Hello once again guys, and welcome back to what should be the penultimate episode of Metal Gear Solid 3 HD with Morris. And at the end of the last part, my recorder broke. I was actually doing this not 10 minutes ago, and I was in the middle of the boss fight, and the record stopped working, so I had to go back and do the whole Eva thing again. And you know, it wasn't pleasant. So yeah, we gotta watch all the cutscenes. Well, I have to watch all the cutscenes again. For you, it's fine. For me, not so good. It won't have the same effect. Hey, Eva, how you doing? Does this feel familiar at all? Yeah. So yeah, I'm trying to think of what I said at the last time I tried to do this. Yeah, what's gonna happen in this episode is we're gonna watch all the boss cutscenes and then have the fight, and then the next episode will just be all the ending stuff. So yeah, and I'll probably put these two parts up on the same night. So as you're watching this, the next part will be being uploaded. So you know, you won't have to wait a whole other day just to see the ending. It'll come straight away, which I hope is all right for y'all. Yeah, this recorder's playing up lately. Like the same thing happened with the when I was doing that Black Ops stuff. It just cut out like for no. Like I don't mind if say I accidentally hit the laptop with my foot or something, and then the wire kind of jiggled and it accidentally came out. Then that's fine. Well, you know that happens. But it's the fact that I haven't even touched the laptop and it just says, "Oh, it's not working." It's kind of frustrating. Comes with the job, I guess. And I use the term job very lightly, as it is not my job.
We made it.
We made it.
We made it again.
Over there. It's the boss, isn't it? I'll go get the wig ready to take off.
Right.
I'll leave you two alone. But come back in one piece, okay? Promise me!
Oh, Snake. He can't promise that. He knows it's going to be a tricky battle.
Life's end. Isn't it beautiful?
I like to think that wasn't a bomb.
It's almost tragic.
That's just what happens when the boss enters a
When
room.
life ends, it gives off a final lingering aroma. Light is but a farewell gift from the darkness to those on their way to die. I've been waiting, Snake, for a long time. Waiting for your birth, your growth, and the finality of today.
Boss. Why are you doing this?
Why? To make the
Perfectly
world
good
one.
question.
The world used to be whole. But with the end of the Second World War, the philosophers began to fight amongst themselves, and the world was torn apart. The Cobras, my comrades who trained and fought alongside me, were torn apart as well. The foibles of politics and the march of time can turn friends into enemies just as easily as the wind changes. Ridiculous, isn't it? Yesterday's ally becomes today's opposition. And this Cold War?
To be honest, I do like these
Think
cutscenes.
back. When I was leading the Cobras, America and Russia were fighting together. Now, consider whether America and Russia will still be enemies in the 21st century. Somehow I doubt it. Enemies
Even though it's
change
not,
along
there's
with
not
the
like a load of
times,
action
the
or
flow of
anything.
the ages.
Still
and
good.
we soldiers are forced to play along. I didn't raise you and shape you into the man you are today just so we could face each other in battle. A soldier's skills aren't meant to be used to hurt friends. So then what is an enemy? Is there such a thing as an absolute timeless enemy? There is no such thing, and never has been. And the reason is that our enemies are human beings like us. They can only be our enemies in relative terms. The world must be made whole again. The philosophers must be reunited. I will devote my skills to that purpose. And with the Colonel's money, I will achieve that end. Just as I once created the Cobras. They are my family.
Yeah, sorry about the
I may
Cobras,
no
by the
longer
way.
be able to bear children,
I mean,
but I
they came
still
at me.
have a family.
It was self-defense. Technically.
It was November 1st, 1951. I was in the Nevada desert participating in atomic testing. The name Nevada is derived from Spanish, covered in snow, white as snow. And snow is exactly what I saw in that Nevada desert. It froze my blood white. Snake, you were an atomic test subject, weren't you? On Bikini Atoll. That's part of the reason I was drawn to you. You and I are alike.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Can you
We're
hear that?
both
Yeah, you probably
slowly
can't hear that.
being eaten away
That is some
by the
serious
karma of
thunder
others.
outside.
We'll never have the chance to die peacefully of old age.
God, it was sunny like an hour ago.
We have no tomorrow,
What is going on?
but we can still have hope for the future. In 1960, I saw a vision of the ideal future from space. 3 years earlier, the Soviet Union had succeeded in launching Sputnik, the first man-made satellite in history, into orbit. This came as a huge shock to the United States. In response, America threw everything it had into its own manned spaceflight project, the Mercury program. Even as the Soviets seemed poised to send their first man into space, America was still experimenting with chimpanzees and rockets. The government wanted human data. So they secretly decided to send a human being into space. I was the one they chose. At the time, they didn't have the technology to block out cosmic rays, and whoever they sent up would inevitably be exposed to heavy radiation. That's why they chose me. After all, I'd already been irradiated once. Of course, you won't find any of this in the history books. I could see
That's
the
a good way of
planet
covering
as
your
it
tracks.
appeared from space.
Yeah, you won't find any of this in the history books.
That's when it finally hit me. Space exploration is nothing but another game in the power struggle between the US and the USSR. Politics, economics, the arms race, they're all just arenas for
Sorry.
meaningless competition. I'm sure you can see
My
that.
nose.
But the Earth itself has no boundaries. No East, no West, no Cold War. And the irony of it is, the United States and the Soviet Union are spending billions on their space programs and the missile race, only to arrive at the same conclusion. In the 21st century, everyone will be able to see that we are all just inhabitants of a little celestial body called Earth. A world without communism or capitalism, that is the world I wanted to see. But reality continued to betray me. In 1961, I was sent to Cuba, to Bahia de Cochinos. It was part of a CIA-sponsored invasion under the guise of taking Cuban exiles back to their country. But the US government betrayed them. Our weak-kneed president held back their air support. Defenseless, the exiles were annihilated by the Cuban army. All I could do was watch in silence. I was set up by the very country I'd sacrificed so much for, by the very government I dedicated my life to defending. I was driven from the surface world, and I went underground. Then, 2 years ago, I faced the Sorrow, my old comrade in battle. He was my friend. But one of us had to die. I was left with no choice.
So I ripped his face off.
The Sorrow gave his life for me. There is no enmity between us. One must live, and one must die. That was the mission. The ones who gave me that mission were the philosophers. Early in the 20th century, the true holders of power in the United States, the Republic of China, and the newly formed Soviet Union gathered together in a secret meeting that would later be known as the Wise Men's Committee. The secret pact they formed there marked the beginning of the philosophers. But the last of the original members died in the 1930s. After that, the organization began to run out of control, and the Wise Men's Committee degenerated into a mere shell of its former self. The philosophers of today have no sense of good or evil. Their influence extends to countries and organizations involved in every aspect of every war. They have become war itself. That's how they operate. The sacrifices of war cause a shift in the times. This shift leads to renewed conflict, and in turn triggers the next war. Like a nuclear chain reaction, each conflict sparks countless others, forming an endless spiral that will continue on for eternity. Do you understand what I'm saying, Snake? By consuming me and you, the philosophers intend to keep that cycle going forever. It was my father who explained all of this to me. He was one of them. You see, I am the last remaining child of the philosophers. But after he revealed the truth, my father was killed by that same shapeless, formless organization.
That is some serious thunder.
And my father isn't the only thing the philosophers have taken from me.
That is so cool.
In June of 1944,
Sorry for the interruption.
the Cobras and I took part in the landing at Normandy. We'd been given a top secret
man, if it
mission
crashes
to locate
again.
and destroy enemy V-2 rocket installations.
Let me just go to bed.
I was pregnant at the time.
I'm willing the
Sorrow
computer to
was
keep
the
working.
father. I gave birth on the field of battle. A beautiful baby boy. But my child was snatched away from me by the philosophers.
Nice.
Look at this scar.
Whoa!
This is proof that I was once a mother.
Calm down.
I gave up my body and my child for my country. There is nothing left inside me now. Nothing at all. No hatred, not even regret. And yet sometimes at night, I can still feel the pain creeping up inside me, slithering through my body like a snake. I've never talked this much about myself before. Thanks. Thanks for listening to me. I feel content. Snake, commence the operation. I raised you. I loved you. I've given you weapons, taught you techniques, endowed you with knowledge. There is nothing more for me to give you. All that's left for you to take is my life, by your own hand. One must die, and one must live. No victory, no defeat. The survivor will carry on the fight. It is our destiny. The one who survives will inherit the title of boss. And the one who inherits the
Oh, that
title of
line
boss
always gives me goosebumps.
will face an existence of endless
I love it.
battle. I'll give you 10 minutes. In 10 minutes, Miggs will come and bomb the hell out of this place.
You can't
If
do
you
this,
beat me in less
boss.
than 10 minutes, you'll be able to escape in time. Let's make this the greatest 10 minutes of our lives, Jack.
Boss.
You're a soldier. Finish your mission. Prove your loyalty.
Show me what you've got, Snake.
Face me.
Ah, she should have said that. Come on. Let me just before we start. Sorry, boss. Just let me take a second just to change my clothes. Scientist outfit works really well here. But I mean, I wouldn't recommend it.
Excellent.
So yeah, CQC will be the order of the day. And why not, you know? I don't know if there's a better way of doing it, but I don't think there is. CQC seems to work the best. And you know, it's only appropriate for a battle with the boss, right? Even if the moves do look ridiculous. Like, you just slap her on the back of the head half the time. And it's like, that would never ever take out the boss. Come on. Now, there isn't a timer, or a visible timer, but you do only have 10 minutes. She wasn't kidding. Up. Oh, that's right. I just slapped her in the jaw.
You're better than I remember.
Showing her who's boss. Do you get it? Hey. Please register, thank you. Get behind a tree, get behind a tree.
Get ready.
What? Oh yeah. We're just dancing with each other. So yeah, it's not a massively difficult fight. You just gotta let her get close to you, really, and dodge that gunfire. Yeah, even if, you know, even if you're not bothered about getting no kills, you've still got to CQC the bot. There's no other way of doing it. Come on.
Here I come.
Yeah, like I was saying, no timer.
Your skills have improved.
But when there's only, I think it's a minute. I think when there's only a minute left, the Snake Eater theme comes on, and it's it gets so epic. If you leave it for that long, I think I've missed that one. Yeah. But it's really cool. I mean, I'm not gonna try it because you know you gotta risk running out of time, and I'm not gonna do that. Not now. But yeah, it's still really cool. It's a nice touch, I have to say.
Let's see what you're made of.
I think I might have got that one. Yeah. Did I get it? Oh, I got it. And now I'm gonna change back into my Tiger Stripe. Oh yeah. What are we on here, actually? Okay, we're on, well, by my count, it's just coming up to 19 minutes. So, in fact, you know what? I'm going to put the snake cam on. So, what I'm going to do is pause it here, and then the next part will literally just be the entire ending sequence. And obviously, that'll be uploading as you're watching this. So, hopefully it shouldn't be too long. So yeah, thank you very much for watching this last episode. In fact, no, you know what? Maybe I should get to the Ocelot bit. I don't know. I'm just deliberating on whether to do that. Actually, no. You know what? We'll carry on. Why not? Okay, we're done here. You can carry on. Thank you. Might as well have this bit in it. And I'm gonna,
Take this. Keep it safe.
mostly, shut up for this last part. Because I don't want to ruin it.
It's our only hope.
A patriot? Why are you giving me this?
Jack. Or should I say, Snake. You're a wonderful man. Kill me. Kill me now. Do it. There's only room for one boss and one snake.
You know, I've only ever teared up at like 2 or 3 games in my whole life. And this was one of them. I also like how that doesn't count as a kill. So yeah. That's it, guys, we did it. Well, that's just spooky. The end. Oh, there's more.
Ready to go, Snake?
Wish I could grow a beard like that.
Are you okay? Snake?
Yeah.
Can you got a smaller plane just for the 2 of us?
I told you you could trust me.
Well, I hope you don't mind if I take my pants off. Oh, we're not done yet. Who's that? It can only be one man. Yeah.
Ocelot! We're not done yet!
We're not finished yet, Snake. Oh, it's a loud jump! Yeah. He caught up in the end. Oh no, my rocket launcher's in there. Oh. Oh my god, is he making out with him?
Too heavy.
Oh, counter. This is a great scene. It's one of my favorites of this game.
Snake, try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
Oh, now he's relaxed. Now he means business. And Ocelot's got all the poses. So you know it's going to be a good fight.
Not good.
Oh, jab. Look at this. Snake's just playing with him.
I picked up a few new moves. Huh. It doesn't feel right to shoot an unarmed man. But I'll get over it. Eva!
You know, that's fine and everything, but Snake gave Eva that gun to protect itself with. And she didn't fire it once, so he just gave her a gun with no ammo in it.
What do you say to one last showdown?
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, alright.
Oh. Oh. Two can play that game. God, what a way to finish. Oh, I've lost it already. I didn't look at which one it's in. Wait, do it again. I wasn't watching. Up, oh, which way is it? Oh, which way is it going?
What's your name?
Snake.
No. Not that name. You're not a snake, and I'm not an ocelot. We're men with names. My name is Adamska. What's yours?
John.
Very well, John. Plain name. But I won't forget it. Come on!
Okay, well, I'm gonna pause it for now, guys. Yeah, I will upload the next part like straight away, so you won't have long to wait for the ending. Which gun will he choose? You'll have to tune in to find out. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and yeah, I will see you in the final episode. See you later.